Well, as we've told you in some detail for weeks now, Joe Biden has refused to say what he will do with the Supreme Court if elected. But he's also admitted it is a fair question to ask. After all, destroying the judicial branch of the U.S. government does seem like not a small thing. On Saturday, though, a reporter pressed the issue, and that's when Joe Biden let us know what he really thinks.
Sir, I've got to ask you about packing the courts. And I know that you said yesterday you aren't going to answer the question until after the election. But this is the number one thing that I've been asked about from viewers in the past couple of days.
Well, you've been asked by the viewers who are probably Republicans who don't want me continuing to talk about what they're doing to the court right now.
Well, sir, don't the voters deserve to know where
they don't. I'm not going to play his game. He'd love me to talk about, and I've already said something on court pack. He'd love that to be the discussion instead of what he's doing now.
So voters don't deserve to know what he will do if elected, says Joe Biden. Anyone who cares about the Supreme Court is probably a Republican. It's hard to believe that's a real clip. Just a few years ago, even Joe Biden himself would have had trouble believing it. Here he was in 2005, not ancient history, we had air conditioning and jet travel then, calling court packing exactly what it always is, a corrupt power grab.
In the summer of '37, Roosevelt had just come off a landslide victory over Alf Landon. He had a Congress made up of a solid New Dealers, but the 9 old men of the court were thwarting his agenda. In this environment, Roosevelt, and remember this old adage about power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely, corrupted by power, in my view, unveiled his court packing plan. He wanted to increase the number of justices to 15, allowing himself to nominate those additional judges. It took an act of courage on the part of his own party institutionally to stand up against this power grab.
That was a very different Joe Biden, just 15 years ago, a completely different person.